Growing my crypto portfolio to $1 million. So right now my Bitcoin investment is down 0.25%. In other words, I'm down $12 with 20 cents. And so far I have invested into Bitcoin $4,952. And right now I'm sitting at an average at $58,137 with 22 cents. And then my other investment in my crypto portfolio, right, of $2,440 right now. My Ethereum investment is down 6.43%, which I'm basically down $156 with 86 cents. And right now I have an average cost of $2,619 with 77 cents. And how is the crypto market doing, right? Basically, I do remember earlier in the morning, Bitcoin was down drastically all the way to 56,000. And all of a sudden throughout the day, it's just regained its momentum around the 58,000 level. And so how is Bitcoin and how is Bitcoin and Ethereum doing, right? So I'm going to do a little technical analysis on both, right? So basically, right now, Bitcoin is hovering in this little range around the 57, if not it's hovering in this, support level around the 56,000 level, if not also in the 58,000 level. And I did buy, I think yesterday, like, what was it? I think like $80 worth of Bitcoin while it was in this range. So, I was glad that I did catch, Bitcoin. I think I bought Bitcoin somewhere around 58,000, if not 57,200 something. And so basically, I'm glad that I caught, Bitcoin around this little small range of support around the 56,000 level. And I feel like if, Bitcoin can break the 9-day moving average soon, I feel like we could see a little continuation towards the uptrend, right? But as you can see right now, it's having a little trouble breaking the 9-day moving average ever since September the 2nd. And so you can see September 2nd, 3rd, 4th, which is today, right? It failed breaking the 9-day moving average. So I feel like where Bitcoin is at right now in the 57, 56,000 level range, I personally feel like that's a great accumulation point for me to personally to, keep averaging or, keep buying into Bitcoin. And let's look into Ethereum right now, right? Ethereum. So, same with Ethereum, right? Ethereum is having trouble breaking the 9-day moving average ever since September the 3rd. No, I'm sorry, September 2nd. It tried breaking the 9-day moving average. Same with September 3rd. And then today, right, September 4th, tried breaking the 9-day moving average, right? Ethereum failed. So I feel like unless, Ethereum does break the 9-day moving average, then we can see a continuation towards the uptrend. If it can't see, if, Ethereum can't break that 9-day moving average, I personally feel like Ethereum will bounce around this little small support level around the 2,400 level, if not the 2,300 level. And I feel like that's a personal good accumulation point, right? To get into Ethereum. And I feel like once, Ethereum does break above the 9-day moving average, I personally feel like then we can see a continuation towards the uptrend with Ethereum, and possibly we could see, the 3,000 level again by the end of this year. Who knows? But statistically, I'm not sure if that's how you even say it, but basically, September is usually the worst month for, if not the crypto market and the stock market, right? And so now, moving on to the stock market, right? How did the stock market do today? Basically, the stock market did somewhat all right. Basically, um, Tesla was a huge gain for today out of the Magnificent Seven stocks. But looking into SPY, right, the overall market, basically SPY today was down 0.20%. And I personally feel like if, as long, SPY doesn't break the 20 or 50-day moving average, I personally feel like we're safe. And I personally feel like that's where a lot of, me personally, I feel like that's where a lot of buyers are wanting to get in, are going to get into SPY before, SPY, goes up further, right? And I had previously stated that, um, where was it? I feel like it was around this little range right here in August, somewhere around August, like towards the end of the month. SPY was almost about to approach the its previous high of 565.16, and I think it was this day on August 30th, but it failed. So obviously I feel like as long as SPY can bounce off the the 50 or 20-day moving average, I feel like we can see a continuation towards the uptrend. Now, if SPY does break the the 20 or 50-day moving average, I personally feel like we could see a little, we could see a continuation towards the downtrend, and possibly it could, the next support level could be around this like range, around the 537 or 538 level. And I feel like that's the next level of support. That is if, SPY does break the 20 or 50-day moving average. And I had talked about, what was it? Nvidia. Nvidia is getting like hammered, right? And so right now it's under the 9, 20, and 50-day moving average, but it managed to like hover in this little range around the, I guess you could say, around the 106 level of support range, right? And I feel like as long as Nvidia can maintain itself around that small range, around the 106 level area, I feel like we could see, Nvidia bounce towards the uptrend. And then I feel like we could see, Nvidia try to break through the the 20-day moving average. And if it breaks the 20-day moving average, then I personally feel like we could see a little bit more continuations towards the uptrend for Nvidia. And I personally feel like if Nvidia does break the 106 area level of support, then I personally feel like the next level of support that Nvidia could approach is around the 101 or 102 area. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Nvidia. But if I had to pick out of all of these magnificent seven, if I had to pick one stock out of this magnificent seven stocks, I would choose, to be honest with you, Google. I do remember Google at one point when I was just starting to get into the stock market and crypto market. I do remember out of the Magnificent Seven stocks, Google was like trending, like it was being held back. Meanwhile, the other Magnificent Seven stocks were like trending towards the uptrend. And then all of a sudden, the other stocks, the Magnificent Seven stocks, just dumped. And then that's when Google finally had like a big spark towards the uptrend. So I personally feel like right now, if I had to choose one Magnificent Seven stock to invest into, I would choose Google personally. I feel like if I feel like where Google is at right now, uh, it's like on the 200-day moving average. I personally feel like that's a great entry point to get into Google. And yeah, but we'll see what happens with the stock market and with the crypto market. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Basically, my Ethereum investment of $2,440 is down 6.43%. Basically, I'm down $156 with 86 cents. My Bitcoin investment $4,952 is down 0.25%. Basically, I'm down $12 with 20 cents. As always, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I just want to keep making these videos to, show you my progress with, you know, with the stock market and with the crypto market. Basically, I want to, show the journey of how it is with, how I'm doing in my crypto investment and how I'm doing with that scary, American Airlines options trade. And yeah, basically, I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care and bye.